To you all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for joining His Holiness Candramauli Swami Maharaj's daily class. Thank you so much for joining early today because of Maharaj's schedule. Hare Krishna Maharaj, my humble obeisances to you, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Today's verse is Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 1st chapter, questions by Vidura, and verse number 24. I'll share my screen with the verse, Maharaj.
Want to shuttle windows? This one and that one.
Yes, Maharaj.
Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Hare Krishna.
Alainatava Jamuna Upeto Davan
Maharaj, your voice is breaking, Maharaj.
The Darsa.
Your voice was breaking, Maharaj. We are not able to hear. He got disconnected. Okay. Hare Krishna. Hey, Maharaj. Maharaj is online, but audio is not connected yet. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you, Maharaj. Yeah.
All right. Thereafter, he passed through very wealthy provinces like Surat, Saveria, Matsya, and through the western India known as Kuru Jangala. At last, he reached the bank of Jamuna, where he happened to meet Uddhava, the great devotee of Lord Krishna. The tract of land comprising about 100 square miles of modern Delhi to the Mathura district of Uttar Pradesh, including a portion of the Girgam district of Punjab, East India, is considered to be the topmost place of pilgrimage in all of India. This land is sacred because Lord Krishna traveled through it many times. From the very beginning of his appearance, he was at Mathura in the house of maternal uncle Kamsa, and he was reared by his foster father, Nanda Maharaj, at Vrindavan. There are still many devotees of the Lord lingering there in ecstasy in search of Krishna and his childhood associates, the gopis. It is not that such devotees meet Krishna face to face in the tract of land, but a devotee eagerly searching after Krishna is as good as he's seeing him personally. How this is so explained, but is factually realized by those who are pure devotees of the Lord. Philosophically, one can understand that Lord Krishna in his remembrance are on the absolute plane, and that the very idea of searching for him and at Vrindavan in pure Krishna consciousness gives more pleasure to the devotee than seeing him face to face. Such devotees of the Lord see him face to face at every moment, as confirmed in the Brahma Samhita. Premanjurita bhakti vilochanena santasadeva hridayeshu vilokayanti yam shama sundaramachinta guna swarupam govindamaripurusham tamaham bhajami. Those who are in ecstasy of love with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Shamsundar Krishna, see him always in their hearts due to love and devotional service rendered to the Lord. Both Vidura and Uddhava were such elevated devotees, and therefore they both came to the bank of the Jamuna and met each other. Umagyantimidandasya ganajana salakaya chaksun militam yena tasmai Sri Gurave namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gomudavani Pacharine Nirvisesa Sunyavari Pastyatya De Satarine Vanchakalpatarupescha Kripa Sindhu Pevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namaho Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So the actual real devotees, those who are actually in love with Krishna, find great pleasure trying to find him. He's tricky. You can't find him. And when you get close, he changes position. And he keeps moving, and you keep trying to find him, but you never find him and once in a while, he slows down just to let you find him. And then when you find him, you become happy, and then he goes away again, and you're back to where you were. So that's Krishna. He's always trying to increase our love for him through the process of hankering for him. We have to hanker for Krishna, otherwise we can't really make it in this devotional service. We have to want Krishna more than life itself. And when you have that anxiety, spiritual anxiety, that is, I'll do anything just to somehow or other find Krishna, to serve Krishna, to glorify Krishna. Then Krishna, he's catchable, but then again, he's always there. He told the gopis, Napareham, I cannot reciprocate your love for me. It's not possible. You have so much love, and what can I give you? But the gopis were roughly, when Krishna was in the rasa dance with Radharani and many of the other chief gopis, Krishna was dancing with each and every gopi. It's explained how they were dancing, putting their arms on each other's shoulders and making various sounds with their mouths to indicate various transcendental songs, which were different beats in the drum or different beats in the tablas. And Krishna would be dancing and he making these sounds. And the gopis would also do it. And then when Krishna would hear the gopis doing, he would say, oh, very good, very good, very good. You are expert, very nice. Krishna would become happy. And so this was going on. And then at one point, Krishna decided to leave. And he was gone. And then, actually what happened was, Radharani was feeling a little neglected out of all the gopis there. So she left. And when she left, Krishna left also to find Radharani. And now the gopis were without Krishna. And you can read how they were hankering after Krishna. They were imitating his pastimes. They were playing the different parts in his pastimes. They would play the demon and be killed by Krishna like that. In other words, they became mad thinking about Krishna. They were acting in Krishna's pastimes. And this went on for some time. But when Krishna left, they were lost. So they left the rasa dance to try to find Krishna. And Krishna was trying to find Radharani, and the gopis were trying to find Krishna. And then what Krishna did, he hid himself in his transcendental form as Vishnu with 4 arms. Actually, it was Lord Narayan, not Vishnu, Narayan, who was full of opulence. And he was standing there, 4 arms, with all of his regalia, his helmets and armor and various types. And the gopis came past and they said, "Oh, there's Narayan. Maybe if we ask Narayan where Krishna is, he might know." So they went to Narayan and said, "My dear Narayan, please tell us where Krishna is. We need to find Krishna. How can we live without Krishna?" But Narayan remained quiet, didn't say anything. And so the gopis gave up and left. And Krishna was there, still in his Narayan feature. At one point, Radharani happened to come by, and she saw Narayan there. She went up to Narayan. As soon as she did, he dropped 2 of his arms and came into his form as Krishna. Radharani is so full of bhakti that he can't hide for her. He tries, but her bhakti overshadows his attempts to hide. And then Krishna dropped his 4 arms and he was back to 2 arms. Then he took Radharani, put her on his shoulder and started frolicking through the woods, and they were running and laughing and singing. And then Radharani started to think, wow, Krishna loves me more than anybody else. And Krishna started to pick up on her, thoughts, and he said, have to teach her a lesson. So he ran under a low-hanging branch. And in order for Radharani not to be hit with the branch, she grabbed onto the branch. And then she was left swinging, and Krishna kept running. So if you get a little proud and you think you got Krishna, or you think you've become Krishna conscious, Krishna will put you on a branch and you'll be swinging there, not knowing what's next. So anytime a little pride comes into the hearts of his devotee, Krishna does something just to relieve that pride. And if the pride stays for a while, then he really does something to teach the devotee that your pride is blocking our relationship. Now that's Krishna. That's Krishna. He makes it difficult for his devotees to capture him, but at the same time, he's easily available. Sounds contradictory, but that's Krishna. But if you want to catch him, you have to not give up. Because if you don't catch him and then you give up, you lose. If you keep trying to catch him, where is he? Is he hiding here? Radharani and the gopis were playing what they call hide and seek. So Krishna was there, many of the gopis were there, Radharani was there, and the game was starting, and Radharani had to hide her eyes, and everyone else would hide. And so Radharani comes out after some time, and she's looking, and every time she gets near to one of the gopis, they laugh. They can't help not laughing. And then Radharani catches the gopis one by one. Now she still has to catch Krishna. And so now she's thinking, where's his rascal? So she's looking this way and that way. And she said he's very tricky. So she goes this way and that way and this way and that way. And when she gets close to Krishna, he changes positions. And then he goes in a farther position, and then she can't find him again. So she's getting a little unhappy, upset. So she's thinking, And Krishna keeps going farther and farther away from the area. Finally, he goes up in the mountains. But she knows that he's somewhere in the mountains, so she follows. And then she thinks, I know how to catch that rascal. And she starts singing, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. She starts singing so sweetly the Maha Mantra. Krishna hears, oh, he's frozen. He can't move. His legs are stuck. His eyes are bulging, and his arms can't move. He's like a doll. Can't move anywhere. And then she comes and she catches him and says, I caught you. And Krishna said, you cheated. She says, you're just a bad loser. You don't like to lose. Krishna doesn't like to lose. He always wins. So when he loses, he finds a way to win. That's Krishna. He always comes out on top. But sometimes due to Radharani's love, she wins. But she wins because that's what will capture Krishna, is pure love, Radha Bhakti. That Bhakti, that is the essence of all essences, is only possessed by one person, Srimati Radharani. So Radharani, if you get the favor of Radharani, we should try to get the favor of Radharani, because if you get the favor of Radharani, you can get Krishna's favor easy. But without Radharani's favor, it's very difficult to get Krishna's favor. So the devotees always say, Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhav Vaite Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai, Varsana Baliki jai, jai, jai. They chant the glories of Radharani, they pray to Radharani, they fall at her feet begging her, please give me Krishna. Without Krishna, what is the use of anything? And Radharani is very kind when she sees the devotee is completely sincere in wanting to catch Krishna. And she said, oh, this devotee is very nice. And then she makes all the arrangements. So that's Bhakti. Here we see Uddhava. He's been met by Vidura. Uddhava is practically as good as the gopis. He's almost on the same level as the gopis. He's so dear to Krishna that Krishna confides in him and speaks very confidential knowledge to him. They're so close. They're actually cousins. Krishna's father is Vasudeva, and one of Krishna's brother, Vasudeva's brother, is the father of Uddhava. So they're actually cousins. But Krishna loves Uddhava so much that he opens up his heart to Uddhava. And Uddhava is very special. When Krishna was, just before he left the planet, he gave a assignment to Uddhava. He said, I didn't have a chance to meet the sages of Badrik Ashram, and they're still waiting for me to come, but time is not allowing it. So please go to Badrik Ashram and meet all the great sages there and tell them that Krishna now has left the planet, but he hasn't forgot you. You always are in his heart. And so that way the sages become happy hearing how much Krishna is thinking about them, even though he's about to leave the planet. Uddhava didn't want to do that service because he didn't want to leave Krishna. He didn't want to leave. He wanted to go back with Krishna to the spiritual world. Krishna says, I have an assignment for you. That's a very important thing. We may want to go back to the spiritual world, and we should, but our service is what keeps us connected to Krishna. So devotee thinks, I just want to serve Krishna for Krishna's pleasure, and I want to bring more souls into Krishna's company, so many more can receive the mercy and actually qualify themselves to go back to Godhead. The devotee is not so eager to go back to Godhead, but at the same time they are eager. But they're even more eager to serve the mission of the Lord by spreading the Sanatan Dharma, Harinam Sankirtan especially, the glories of Bhagavad Gita, the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. Like that. So a devotee can still be associating with Krishna in the mood of serving Krishna by bringing other conditioned souls to him. And that's what he wants, because he comes himself just to do the same work. But he says, I can't do it all. There's too much. Please help me. And if you assist Krishna in helping, then you become very, very dear to Krishna. Not just dear, but very dear. That means your spiritual life is guaranteed. If you make reaching the conditioned souls as your main service to Krishna, then he will never leave you even for a second, even for a lavamata, which is a 11th of a second. Because Krishna does that himself. He comes just to reclaim the fallen souls. So anybody who does it in service of him, they become extremely dear to Krishna. And all their desires are fulfilled. And then they go back home, back to Godhead. So, but to preach in this age is not easy. We just went to a jail just now. We just came back. It was 400 inmates in the jail. And they were very receptive. We did kirtan, we had pravachan, we did more kirtan, we distributed mantra cards, and we distributed Bhagavad Gitas. They loved it. Out of the 400, at least 100 stayed to the end to get the mercy of Bhagavad Gita and others. So it's so satisfying when you preach on behalf of Krishna and you see how people are eager to take it. There's no greater satisfaction that one can think of than seeing another person accept the mercy of Krishna when you're out there preaching Krishna conscious. It's so wonderful. Okay, so yes, we can stop here and open it up for discussion.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Maharaj. Such a wonderful class and nice pastimes you narrated today. Thank you so much. Dear devotees, any questions or comments, you can please go ahead now. And please turn on your cameras if possible. Sridevi Mataji, please go ahead.
Thank you. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj, you explained to us now that preaching Krishna consciousness, reclaiming the conditioned fallen souls is so dear to Krishna, and this service is what we must be aspiring for, trying for. Does this mean that preaching to non-devotees or those who never have heard of Krishna is more pleasing, or preaching to devotees is also equally pleasing to Krishna?
Good question. Obviously, the way you present the knowledge or even how you approach is going to be different. With the devotees, they understand something, and you can restructure it in such a way that they can more easily accept it. The non-devotees, you have to start with the basics. But for the non-devotees, it's good because you just encourage them to, just like we were in the jail today. So I was giving the talk, and I mentioned two things: chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and read and study Bhagavad Gita. And that seemed to be something that they were interested. At the end of the talk, some inmates came and said, "We want Bhagavad Gita study classes." And the jailers were there and they were thinking, okay, we'll have to see if we can do that. But that was their concern. Many of them said, please give us a study class. We want to learn more about Bhagavad Gita. Because I made the point that Prabhupada's Gita is unique amongst the Gitas, and how Mr. Vladimir Putin took a copy directly from Mr. Modi, the Bhagavad Gita, in Russian, and he was very delighted to receive the book. So that made an impression on the inmates. So yeah. In one sense, it's easier to preach to people who are new, because you can just give it to them as it is. But the devotees, they know something, and therefore they might find it difficult to accept how you deliver that same knowledge. Now, where you have to be expert with the devotees.
So both varieties of preachers are dear to Krishna, or Krishna is more inclined towards those who are really going out there and trying to reclaim the conditioned fallen souls?
Well, Prabhupada said that this message of Bhagavad Gita cannot be understood by the non-devotees. So, but then this is what we do. We want to make non-devotees into devotees. So I think both types of preaching are important. And both types of preaching should be organized. With devotees, you can do seminars, study groups, various types of reading, WhatsApp reading groups. These are good. Just do something.
Yes, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Very important. If you can't travel, at least do something online.
Right. Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj. My obeisances.
Thank you, Mataji. Maharaj, may I request you to please tilt your screen a little bit? We are not able to see you fully.
You're lucky.
Maharaj, we are always blessed.
I'm not seeable sometimes, like today.
Akarshni Radha, Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Jai Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances, all glory to Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj, when it comes to preaching, I feel more confident talking to younger children, and I feel really nervous and my voice starts breaking. If it's to adults, I mean, I wouldn't even want to attempt it. But I feel more comfortable preaching to younger kids. Is that wrong?
No, but when the opportunity is to come to preach to adults, you're going to run away from it.
Well, we do on books, so I can't run away from it.
So if you can focus on how you want to preach, but when other opportunities appear, you just say, well, that's not my forte, you know. No, you do your best. That's all. You think of what your spiritual master said, and then you repeat it.
Okay. Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah. But you can focus on that type of preaching where you are able to be more effective. That's all right. That's fine.
I prefer to to give a class for Bandhavasena. I gave my second class on Friday.
Yeah.
Class, what subject?
On culture,
I
What is
didn't catch that.
like
You
Vaishnav
said
culture and
Vaishnav?
etiquette. Yeah.
culture. Oh, okay. And Vaishnav culture is spiritual culture. Culture is not simply whether you use a spoon, a fork, or your fingers. That's not culture. Culture is to understand what is the foundation that people are moved by. And there is the spiritual culture. The people born in India, they are inclined to that. But many of them reject it. But others are still connected with it, although it might be hidden. It's nice to try things you can't do just to see how good you are. You can't lose. And if you're successful, you think, wow, Hadi Bo, Jai Ho, I'm in. And you start, congratulating yourself. I can do it. Krishna made it happen.
Does that not make one prideful?
As soon as the pride comes in, then throw it out. Realize you can't do it. But Prabhupada can do it. Krishna can do it. Spiritual master can do it. The acharyas can do it. Connect with them. Then the words will just flow. And this process is easy. It means connecting with higher authority. That's all. And learning how to apply what higher authority has given you in every situation, different situations. That's all. Like today, we were talking to inmates. So what can we talk about? The importance of reading Bhagavad Gita and chanting Hare Krishna. And then I spoke about Lord Chaitanya, how he's merciful to all fallen souls. And how he saved Jagai and Madai. So know your audience and see how you can enter into their interest. Take a chance, you have nothing to lose. Give everything to gain and nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
I was with a bunch of devotees, with about 6 of us, and I'm in what is it called? Vishakhapatnam. So that's what's the language there?
Telugu.
Telugu Maharaj.
Yeah. So we asked the devotees, how many of you are from the Telugu background? And there was 400 inmates that came today. So most of them raised their hand. But my translator couldn't speak Telugu. All he could do was Hindi. So we had to get another translator who happened to be there. So we switched over.
You are in my home state, Guru Maharaj. I'm not there to serve you.
I'm going to buy you a ticket. I'll be in Bangalore tomorrow. That's your hometown, isn't it?
No, Guru Maharaj. No. It's Karnool.
Hyderabad is where I was born, Guru Maharaj.
You were
Oh,
born in
right.
Hyderabad?
Oh,
I was born in Hyderabad. That's another Telugu place. And
yeah.
a lot of my growing up was in Bangalore.
Mhm. That's where I'm going tomorrow, Bangalore. First time in about 25 years that I've been there. Let's see. It's only for 3 days.
It's known as the Garden City because there are a lot of beautiful gardens. At least it used to be like that many years ago.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about the ambience in Visakhapatnam. It's a beautiful city,
Yes, ma'am.
really. And they have all of these paintings on the walls as you go through the city. And each of the series of painting are of a different subject matter. Beautiful paintings. City's clean. The temperature is, they say, December, January, and February are the best months to be here. As they say,
It's a
in the,
beach town.
yeah, they say in the summertime, it's too hot.
Yes.
I just look out the window and I can see the Bay of Bengal. It's right
Oh,
here.
right. Nice.
But I have to leave tomorrow and go to Bangalore. So let's see.
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
I can't speak any local languages. Sometimes I try to speak Telugu, but then they laugh at me.
I would love to hear your Telugu, Guru Maharaj.
Yes, me too, Maharaj.
Not Telugu, I'm sorry, Tamil.
Tamil. Okay. Shivakumar Prabhu can teach you.
Tamil is more harder than any language. But I learned the art of speaking in Tamil. You want to hear my Tamil?
Absolutely, Maharaj. I was born in Chennai. Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. Okay, did you get that one?
That checks out, Maharaj. That's what we sound like. Yeah.
Pretty good, huh? I'm getting there. I said I made a few mistakes, but I was pretty close. Manisha's cracking up. I don't want to make fun of anybody's language, but Tamil is just like, wow, you know?
It is one of the most difficult languages because of a particular combination of vowels and syllables. The r, there's a rolling of the tongue with Z, H, and CH included in that. It's a very difficult sound to make unless
Yeah,
you are born or brought up in that. Shivkumar will explain, isn't it, Shivkumar? The r sound is very, very difficult for people who are not brought up in that culture to pronounce.
Yes, Mataji. It's like a tongue twister.
Tongue twister. Yeah.
Ra. That the tongue should not touch the upper portion. So without touching it has to be spelled out. Ra.
say, speak. My name is Shiva Kamara, and I speak the Telugu language. Speak that, see what it sounds like.
என் பெயர் சிவகுமார். நான் தெலுங்கு மொழியில் பேசுகிறேன்.
That's pretty nice. Didn't have any blah, 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 blah in it. So it was good.
He is too polished, Maharaj. The way you say it is, என் பேரு பாலா, நான் வந்து அங்க பிறந்திருக்கேன். Like that.
Well, we want polished people here to correct us when we get off. I can hardly speak English.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that your experiences in Visakhapatnam, Maharaj. Thank you.
400 inmates. Everyone got a mantra card, and it was all in Telugu.
Mm.
The holy name was written in Telugu.
Wow, that sounds simply wonderful to reach 400 inmates with the holy name, Mahamantra. Just wonderful, Guru Maharaj.
Yes, Maharaj.
Yeah, the prison preaching, you got a fixed audience. Of course, sometimes they can be challenging, but I haven't seen that in India, only in the West. When you preach in prisons in the West, they always want to test you to see what you're saying is in line with what they know. Because they all think they know something, but all they know is mishmash. So we have to listen to their mishmash interpretations, and then we have to kind of wade through that and bring it back to something intelligible.
So are the local devotees are associated in preaching to them, Guru Maharaj, regularly?
The jail is huge. It's
Mm.
like a country club almost. There's how many acres? I forgot of land. I don't know, but 100 acres of land
Wow.
makes up and it's a lot of greenery. Things are really nice. Some of the inmates don't want to leave because it's so nice there. That happens in India. They think, I don't have to work. I get some food. I can do something here. Really, that's common in India. They think, why should I go back out and struggle? But
So
there is
when you preach in prisons, Guru Maharaj, you mentioned that you have to wade through all the mishmash and then try to, give them the real thing. Do you have to be very
that's in the West, not in India.
Yeah. I'm just trying to understand. So when you have to do it like that, do you have to be very, very delicate and very, very careful, or you can present it as it is to the prisoners, or they will not accept it if you just, give it to them straight like that?
Sometimes they challenge back after you explain everything. Because they read some books and then they got some ideas, but they can't connect it to anything, philosophical or logical. But, that's preaching. What can you do? But kirtan is the best preaching. That works. Okay, Mr. Kumar.
Yeah, Shiv Kumar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So, Maharaj, just one question, two questions I have, Maharaj, if it's okay. First question, looking at this purport, Maharaj, the search of Krishna is more than seeing Krishna face to face for pure devotees. That kind of struck me with this question, Maharaj, that the struggles that we go through as a sadhaka in the sadhana stage, can we also understand that as experience of Krishna in one sense, that it is actually meant for searching Krishna, Maharaj?
Yeah, that's Lord Chaitanya's teaching. Never thinking I have Krishna, but always chasing after Krishna. Where's Krishna? That's the mood. It's the mood of a serious devotee. They look underneath their bed, see if he's there. They open the refrigerator, see if he's eating anything in the refrigerator. We go outside to see if he's just hanging outside. They're looking everywhere. Where is he? We know he's everywhere. They can become mad. Actually, they become mad looking for Krishna. But there has to be some love there. If there's no love, your madness is just it's something else. It's just madness. There's no substance to it. Everyone has some love for Krishna. You have to build on that love and make it grow. whatever little love you have, you can expand on it by doing things that help bring out that love more and more. Such as writing to Krishna, praying to Krishna, praying to Krishna's pure devotees. Be eager to run to the temple. Like I had this one Prabhupada disciple. When he gets up in the morning, he's like Speedy Gonzalez. He's so fast. You can't wait to get to the temple. He just, he runs, takes a quick bath, and then gets dressed and runs to the temple, and he's there every day for Mangalarti. He's a senior Prabhupada disciple too. He very senior. But that's his mood. He just wants to be there, and he goes to the whole morning program. He's in Mayapur. He wants to go to the whole morning program every day.
Who's that, Guru Maharaj, in Mayapur? Sikhi Mahiti?
Trying to think of the name. I'm bad with names. Rameshwara.
Ah, yes. Thank you.
The Rameshwara. The one that pleased Prabhupada by distributing thousands and thousands of Prabhupada's books.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you.
Maharaj, just another question, Maharaj. On pride, you were talking about, Maharaj. When the devotees get little proud, then Krishna disappears. That kind of reminded me a question, Maharaj. During our retreat, you mentioned that Sudama, even in that poverty condition, he was little proud. Something like that you mentioned, Maharaj. I just wanted to understand what was he proud about when he was in that
Proud
poverty.
that he was a poor Brahmin.
Okay.
He can be proud of being poor. He was proud of being poor. That's why Krishna gave him all of that wealth, just to destroy his pride. He didn't want it. His wife wanted it, so he just carried on just to see Krishna. When he saw Krishna, he didn't ask for anything, but Krishna knew. And so when he walked home, his house was transformed into a palace. His wife was like the goddess of fortune, and he had wealth everywhere. Krishna just did that. Oh, you're proud of being a poor Brahmin. All right, so here, take some money. You can be proud of having nothing too.
Okay. In the sense more of a renounced or austere condition, Maharaj, is that the sense of pride there?
Yeah, there's a sense of pride of being very renounced.
Okay. Thank you so much.
But there's more to it than that. That was the essence, though.
Okay.
BCD.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to you. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Vaishnavas everywhere. Guru Maharaj, a little point about tunnel that we were talking about. As you go into the villages, the speed increases, and the people are more glorious. It's like in the city, people are a little more slick. When you go to the villages, they are simple and wonderful and all those things.
Tamil is the home of bhakti.
Yeah.
South India is the home of the
Yes.
the what do they call them?
We have Tanjavur, Rameshwaram. We have a whole Vaishnava thing, which I'm not remembering right now.
No, I'm thinking of the what do they call them? There's 12 of them.
Yeah.
Alvars?
The Alvars.
Alvars,
Yes. And they have some poems that they sing. It's absolutely glorious. They go to like Tirupati or Vaishnava places and do this.
They're so humble. They're so humble.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the most glorious is, let me think, Andal.
Andal, yes.
Yeah, she's a woman.
Yeah. She has a very unique headgear, and yes, Maharaj, it's absolutely gorgeous.
If you want to find out pure spirituality, go to the south. The north is so polluted with so many invaders and so much other stuff. South is not virtually untouched.
Yeah.
But it's not much touched by Western culture.
Yes, Maharaj. So Maharaj.
Yeah, go ahead and ask your question, because I only have 5 minutes left. I have to
Okay.
get
Yeah. So today we're talking about how you are preaching to the prisoners. So it occurs to me, the prisoners at least know that they are prisoners. We are also prisoners in different varying sense of the word. We are embodied, that is a prison. There's a planet, there's a prison. The Annamaya Kosha is a prison. All these things.
prison.
Yeah, yes, Maharaj. So absolutely yes. So can you speak to that and how we can perhaps realize this prison and work towards more love for Krishna?
How we can do what?
Just realize that we are trapped in all these prisons, and
You want to be happy always, it's not possible. You want to live forever, not possible in the material world. You want to fulfill your desires, many times they get frustrated. So your desires cannot be fulfilled in this material world, because it's arranged for you to use whatever's here in this world to be used for Krishna as a means for service. It's not about trying to enjoy anything. So when you try to enjoy, you get trapped by the material energy. As soon as you try to enjoy, you're trapped. You the trap. If you want to serve, you're never trapped.
That's a wonderful key to unlock it.
And so we want longevity of life. We want to fulfill our desires. We want happiness, but it just doesn't happen. And if we get it, it's 1 minute it's here, next minute it's gone. You have to remember one thing: happiness is not freedom from material miseries. That's not happiness. Happiness is the feature of the soul, which is Sat Chit Ananda, where the soul becomes joyful in contact with the spiritual energy. There's a joyfulness that manifests. Just like if you come in contact with fire, you get warm and you see light. So when you come in contact with Krishna, there is that transformation of consciousness that brings you to happiness, freedom from anxiety. In other words, so many material things fall away. But we can't have that unless we're on the spiritual platform. We have to bob up and down between the material and spiritual.
So is then the secret realizing that when something that looks like happiness happens in the material world, it's not happiness? I have a puppy in my left hand and my little baby in my right hand. I'm very happy.
Okay, and the puppy will lick your face and your baby will just gurgle all
Yes, Maharaj, nothing is permanent.
So looking for absolute happiness, don't look for it in this world.
Yeah. Thank you, Maharaj.
Of course, if it's a mother, she likes the gurgling, but the father doesn't.
True.
Prabhupada says the stool that the baby passes and the mother changes is like Chatur Shanusana. It's fragrant like sandalwood paste.
Krishna.
Child, that this child's stew is so fragrant because there's love there.
Yes.
When there's no love, then something. Okay, we'll go
Thank you, Maharaj.
to
Yeah.
what is it? Srijana? Where is
Yeah,
she?
Sirjana, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All grace to Srila Prabhupada. When I'm doing book distribution, I feel like I'm not really able to connect the people to the philosophy. And it's a rush. So then I'm like telling them the basics and they're taking the book and they're going. So is that okay that I'm not really able to connect that much to them?
The idea is just get the book out. And that's the idea, whatever it takes to get the book out. Now they'll put it on their shelf. They might read it later. Maybe someone else will come into their house and pick it up and read it, and they'll benefit. The idea is book distribution is just get them to take a book. Find ways that you convince them that by taking this book, they will be benefited. You can speak about how you're benefited. So it's not so much, convincing them of philosophy. That's hardly, actual. You can't really actualize that. But you can get them to take a book. That's the whole thing.
We've still got 2 crates of milk in storage. They can't be put on the shelf. Oh, we got. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Amrita, no?
Amritaram, Mataji, you had your hand raised.
Has to be the last
Hare
question.
Krishna Guru.
Yes, Maharaj.
It's already 6 o'clock my time, and I'm supposed to be singing Jai Radha Madhava right now. So I have to go. But one more question.
Yeah, Guru Maharaj, just a quick follow-up, Guru Maharaj. Shiv Kumar talked about Sudama's pride. So I was just trying to understand this. The later part I understood that Krishna gave wealth to Sudama to destroy his pride. But how can one uh, get pride from poverty or the Hare Krishna?
Yeah, your voice is coming in and out, Mataji. Yeah, please continue.
That was just one of the
Yeah,
reasons
how
why he
can we?
that wasn't. He gave for many reasons.
But when
He wanted to reciprocate his love. So he did that also. Yeah, open it up.
usually when there's poverty, we grow more humble. We so not able to recollect this Guru pride from poverty.
That doesn't apply to you. You can be proud that you're a great painter. You are a great
Okay.
painter. Nobody can match your artwork. It's unbelievable. It's like from the spiritual world. But if you think, yeah, that's me. You have to
Okay, so
understand
that
Krishna is the ability in all living beings. He
Yeah.
gives you the ability, he gives you the intelligence, he gives you the facility, everything.
so understanding in that way that poverty was the only thing that Sudama had, and that is why he was proud.
And that's the way he was. Pride? There wasn't like a big pride. When his wife asked him, go see your friend, Krishna, in Dwarka, and ask him for something, we don't have anything. He didn't want to do it. But then he realized And here's a chance to see Krishna. So he did. So he didn't go for any kind of wealth, although his wife was pushing him for that. He went just to see Krishna, but Krishna understood why he came also.
Yeah.
So
Thank
what
you, Guru Maharaj, for that.
Krishna giving him that wealth was not about destroying his pride, but that's what it did.
Hmm.
He gave it to him just to show his love
Right.
for his friends. He wanted to do something for Sudama, and he knew that's why he came, but Sudama never asked for anything. So destroying his pride was a byproduct, wasn't the main reason.
Oh. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. That quite clarifies. Thank you.
Yeah, try to understand. It's an important point. He wasn't.
Hmm.
He had nothing, but he was happy.
Hmm.
I mean, he was really poverty stricken. He had to go out and beg from day to day just to get food for the house. And the day he went to see Krishna, he came back with some broken red rice. His wife took it. She put it in a little pouch and she tied it on his lapel. And then he forgot about it. And when he got there, Krishna said, "Oh, what's this?" And he grabbed it. And he started opening the bag and eating it. And then the goddess of fortune, Rukmini, she was thinking, "Oh no, if Krishna eats another grain of that rice, I'm going to have to give him the whole Vaikuntha planet." The point is, he never wanted it. But that was Krishna's way of, showing his love for his devotee. That's one way. Krishna washed his feet too when he came. Imagine that. So when Krishna loves his devotee, there's nothing that devotee can aspire for in any three worlds. They have everything. But
Yes,
Krishna
Guru
loves you.
Maharaj. Thank you.
He does. He loves you. Don't worry.
Yes, Guru Maharaj. I can feel that. Thank you.
Yeah. He loves everyone, but those who reciprocate his love, then those are the ones that can feel it.
Yes, Maharaj.
Okay, I'm
Thank you
sorry
so
I
much.
have to go into the temple and
Yes,
give the Sunday feast lecture.
yes, Guru Maharaj. Yeah. Thank you so much. Such a
Thank you
wonderful
so
class
much.
and nice discussion. Even though you have a busy schedule, you gave us time, Maharaj. Thank you so much for
It
that.
was a great pleasure to be here today. I didn't think I would make it, but
Yeah.
when I have Srimati on board, I know I can juggle things, and it always works.
Sorry, your mercy.
She's amazing, all I have to do is just dial SRIMATI. You hit in DD right after that, and then everything happens.
Ah,
Sorry, your mercy, Maharaj.
Jay.
Just trying to be your servant, that's all.
You're good. You're serving all the devotees. That's the main thing.
Yes, Maharaj.
Devotees are happy.
he's keeping us all together, Guru Maharaj, by your mercy.
Put some cardboard on the bathroom windows. Did you do that?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes, Guru Maharaj, I'll be doing all that for you.
Okay. Because if I have to go there and freeze,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna.
no. I'll make sure all that is done. I remember very well. Certainly, I will be doing all those things that you want.
I'm going to be shivering in my floor, so
Oh my God.
you can
I'll
be
start
just
the
my
heater,
shivering.
Guru Maharaj. Don't worry. Oh my gosh.
It's so warm here, you just don't want to even. You walk around with a t-shirt, and it's like so.
But I think in Bangalore, it will be little cold, Maharaj.
Yeah.
Bangalore is
Well,
cooler than.
that's preparing me for Mayapur.
Yeah, that's true.
Guru Maharaj, when do you arrive exactly? Just so we know, and should I arrange for the taxi pickup for your airport arrival?
I haven't made that taxi arrangement yet. And so I don't know. Your driver, I didn't like him last time. He was too wild.
Oh, okay. We'll get someone else
Unless
then.
you have a different one.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to what's his name?
Dayal Mukund?
Yeah, Diane McCunn. He'll get me a driver.
Okay. Okay. And what
But
time is your arrival, Guru Maharaj?
in the morning, late morning in Calcutta, and then getting to Calcutta to Mayapur is another 3 hours.
Okay. 18th, right?
18th, and then the Kirtan program starts on the 19th.
19th. Yes. Yes. Okay, Guru Maharaj.
Maharaj, I may ping you. I may message you about your schedule, Maharaj, for this week. Please let me know
Okay.
about the schedule, Maharaj.
All right, I'll look for it.
Thank you.
Right now, I have to disappear.
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you so much once again. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
My
Thank
mission-
you very much.
Ki jai.
Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Thank
Jai.
you.
Hare Krishna.
Jai,
Thank you
jai,
so much,
jai.
Guru Maharaj.
Thank you, Guru
Thank you so
Maharaj.
much.